this is all new. Like normally, we come in here and talk about stuff and it's all situations that people can relate to and people we've all experienced stuff, whatever. This is all new to me. This is all new being a parent. I got 3 boys. I got an 8-year-old. I got an 11-year-old. And I got a 12-year-old. And my son Jake is the 12-year-old, and he's a Boy Scout. And there's a Boy Scout camp called Camp Geronimo. And he's been practicing and preparing all year for this camp. And when I was a kid, I never went away to camp. And the reason I never went away to camp is because, A, my parents couldn't afford it, and B, I was horrified to leave my mom and dad.
I get you. I think I felt that way, too.
I didn't go away to college. because I stayed at home. I didn't go live in the dorms. I didn't join a fraternity. I got accepted to New York University, and I didn't want to go because I don't want to be away from my mom and dad. It's really career changing. And so my son Jake went away to camp, and I took him there over the weekend. And I was like, walking him into the camp and had this emotional, goodbye, kissing him goodbye. And then he said to me, "You're not coming with me, Daddy?" And I was like, "I thought you knew this. We discussed this." And I go, "I'll be there in a couple days." And, they only let one dad stay with your group for a couple days. The dads have to switch out. And my shift is on Thursday.
Right.
And there's no contact. I've had 0 contact with him since Saturday.
So he can't even text you or anything.
That's what I was going to ask.
He's not allowed to have, they're not allowed to have phones there and games, right?
Wow.
But there's the dad there that I know, so I'm trying to reach out to the dad, and the dad every once in a while gets on his bike and rides up to a mountain and texts little updates. And so far he says everything's going great. But
you imagined it probably would, but still.
No, I imagined it from everything I've heard. Here's what I heard. Every kid that goes there has the most amazing time of their entire life. But in the very beginning, they miss their parents, and they have breakdowns and they cry. And so Jake was there, and I thought he would have a meltdown. As far as I know, he hasn't. But he was. The word is that he can't wait for his daddy to come. Right, which kind of hurts my heart a little bit.
I can see that. That's a long way away. Thursday's a far.
I know.
To not have, I would freak out. Right now, I would freak out.
If you were him or you?
You. If I were you, I would be very, very. I know it's a good thing. I know it's a good thing to bring him, to let him explore the side and do camp and stuff like that. My neighbors drop their kids off. I just couldn't just yet. My kids are a little younger than yours, but still, it would drive me crazy.
But it was it's like where he wanted to do it. It's where he's at.
Sure.
He's a Boy Scout. He's learning he's learning how to shoot guns. He's learning to shoot bow and arrow. He's carving. They got to do early in the morning. I don't know if he knows this or not, but today starts the polar bear plunge.
What's that?
Where they wake up all the older Boy Scouts, wake up everybody with the trumpet. And they all have to go jump in a lake with whatever they're wearing. And
it's like initiation.
Yeah, I guess so.
He really, he's going to have the best time ever.
Yeah,
but I didn't really like leaving home as a kid, but I went to church camp, and it was like some of my best memories ever.
Right. A lot of people I know went to camp. My wife went to camp, but I just couldn't do it. I'm so I'm always loving and holding them.
And you're a homebody too, so you don't like to go anywhere. And you haven't ever, right?
I would have never gone away to camp. I remember my sister bringing brochures to my mom and dad. "I'm going to go away to camp. Can I go to camp?" My mom and dad, "We can't afford it." And I'd be like, I'd go, "What the hell?"
We got TV here.
We got a situation here. I got Atari. We got HBO. We got mom and dad making food. What are you doing? Where do you want to go?